Hi there, this is Annie Pierce, CEO, founder, and owner of Seek Easy Online Marketing. And first of all, I want to thank you for coming and joining me today in this valuable presentation. I think that you're going to find it not only informative, but I'm going to provide you with some very vital information that can make a huge difference in your business starting as soon as today. I'm going to do my best to keep it short because I value your time and I know you want to get back to business and making money and doing what you do best. But what you're going to be able to do by the end of this is understand the impact that social media has on your business. And with that in mind, what I want you to do is ask yourself as we go throughout this presentation and to have at the forefront of your mind the following question. Can your business afford not to have a social media manager? And what I mean by that is, can you afford not to manage your social media effectively as a marketing tool for your business? Now, you may find that thought to be silly, or as we go through this, it's going to become a rhetorical question in the sense that as we go throughout the content here, it's going to be an obvious answer, but I want you to have it at the forefront of your minds so that you have the state of mind of seeing where I'm leading you throughout this presentation, and it's very important information of what's going to unfold in the next few minutes here. So with that being said, I'm going to do a brief introduction. My name is Annie Pierce. I'm CEO, founder, and owner of Seek Easy Online Marketing, and we're a premier social media management company, and we also offer SEO services and reputation management. We're an internet marketing consulting agency that serves professional clients throughout the United States. So by that I mean businesses and practices such as law firms, realtors, roofing and construction, CPAs, interior designers, online marketers for sales, stores and shops, and the like. And so we help professional services and businesses manage their social media to create user engagement, to target customers, and to increase your revenue. And our company uses a proven method of managing social media. And what we do is we engage targeted leads and consumers, and we gain followers to promote businesses, which increases those likes, shares, and retweets, etc., for hundreds of businesses across the United States. And this proven method of social media management creates user engagement, which builds brands, develops trust, and increases authority for small businesses that produce up to thousands of contacts between businesses and consumers every day. And a percentage of that business to consumer contact converts into sales and increased revenues and profits for your business. And if that sounds appealing to you, then you're in the right place at the right time. So be sure to tune out all the distractions, turn off your mobile devices for just a bit, and have a pen and paper ready to write some good information down. And let's get ready to see why your business needs a social media manager and really cannot afford not to. Looking at some current information, HubSpot states that 92% of all marketers indicated that their social media efforts have generated more exposure for their business. And the way that social media has such a large impact on lead generation is 80% of marketers also indicated that their social media increased their traffic, which led to more sales and revenues. And that's just a fact that cannot be ignored. And the key to having good business is knowing your customers, learning what they're looking for, finding out what they need, and doing a lot of research. And social media is a great outlet for that, for you to be able to read their comments, see what they're liking and sharing, and seeing if what you have to offer is something that you can provide to them rather than your competition. So it's just a really great way to have direct contact with them. It lets you find out what they're interested in, what they like, and what your business can do for them. And many businesses already have some sort of social media. A lot of places have Facebook and Twitter, and there's so many other social media sites out there that businesses can implement to just increase that visibility for their brand. And having all of these things can put you a step ahead of your competition. Having social media helps build your brand, and you can engage and target your customers, and you can also gain their trust and gain authority in their eyes by engaging with them and providing that information that they're searching for. When they're on social media, you can generate more business. And according to Forbes, 71% of consumers who receive a quick response on social media or see information that they like say that they're most likely to recommend your brand to other people. So the more you engage on social media, the bigger your potential to dominate your market and crush your competition. So what if you're not on social media? Well, who is? The answer to that is your competition is. which means they and not you are in prime position to generate more online traffic, website visitors, leads, more qualified leads. They'll gain those sales, revenues, and profits. So why is social media management and having a social media manager so important? Why do you need a social media manager? Because not having one will cost you money. And it's something that you can calculate and take a look at. And if you didn't know that, that doesn't surprise me. There's a very good chance that you didn't even know that there's a way to take a look at that, and that's okay. So why do you need a social media manager? I mean, wouldn't you want to know if it's something that you should consider investing in, something that's important to your business? And unfortunately, most businesses have no idea how valuable social media can be to their business, or worse yet, they just haven't been informed of the benefits of it, and they just don't understand why their social media needs to be managed. But there's a few key reasons why it is very important. And the first one is that social media is time consuming. If you take a look at it, maybe you're somebody that likes to skim through your Facebook or on Twitter or look at pins on Pinterest. And if you think about the time that you take to look at all of those things, think of how long it took for people, for businesses to post those things. So it can be a very time-consuming process, and you have to factor in how much time does it take for you to manage your business. Well, most business owners spend over 40 hours a week putting their time and efforts to make their business successful. So, can you really squeeze out any more time to spend it on managing your social media for your business effectively? And if you're not engaging your followers and potential leads daily, then you're not being effective. So, let's take a look at some facts here. So, just to take into context, the worldwide population is over 7 billion. There's over 3 billion internet users and 2.3 billion active social media users currently. 91% of retail brands use 2 or more social media channels, and internet users have an average of more than 5 social media accounts. Social media users have risen by over 176 million in the past year, and there's 1 million new active mobile social users added every day. That's 12 more people per second. And Facebook alone handles 60 billion messages a day. So how can you effectively manage your social media? And many businesses don't even know that there's a solution. And time is such a huge factor of what you can put into your business. You just don't have enough time to manage it effectively. So that's something that a social media manager can do for you. It can take that valuable time so that you can put it into your business while they manage your social media online to engage your customers. Another thing that is important in effective social media management is putting information out there that your followers and your potential customers will find relevant. You have to find engaging content and post it and share it. There's the likes, the shares, the retweets, etc. Some people like to post original content, so you have to take the time to write something that's interesting that will engage those followers, or you have to find what's popular, what are people sharing and liking, and then you have to share that information with them as well. And if you're knowing what they're looking for and you can provide that for them, that gains those likes and shares and retweets, etc. It's also an outlet for you to be able to communicate with your customers. It's a good way for if they have a comment, if they have a question, or anything like that, that you can get to them immediately, or maybe something that you've posted will have answered a question that they have, or show them a product or something that you have to offer that they were looking for. And it also gives you an opportunity, if they're following you and liking what you have to post and say, that you can promote your own brand. You can promote your own business. You can put out there things that you have to offer that they would be interested in. And they would trust your brand and do business with you because you've gained that trust. You have that authority in their minds that you can be influential in the purchases that they make. So they would more likely go to you rather than your competition. And according to Hootsuite, 48% of Americans have interacted with companies or businesses on at least one social media network. And 41% of Americans say it's important that they engage and have a strong social media presence. 90%, 95% of marketers who use social media at least 6 hours per week indicate that their social media efforts increase exposure for their business. So again, there's that time factor. That's at least 6 hours a week. So if you're putting over 40 hours a week into your business, do you have that extra 6 hours to manage it effectively, to get their attention and engage those clients and customers? And if you don't have social media management, you're hurting your business by not effectively managing your valuable time. You can either manage it effectively, which takes away time from you managing your business, or you don't manage your social media well because you're putting that time that you should be into your business. So not having popular and engaging content and not managing your time effectively is really hurtful to your online presence. And if you do take that time to post on social media, again, you do have to make sure that you're posting engaging content, sharing popular content, and creating user engagement, which is another thing that just takes time. It takes time for you to do that research to find what they're looking for and what they're wanting to share, and engaging your customers. That takes time as well. And you have to know what to look for. And if you're not gaining likes and shares and followers, and you're not getting traffic to your business because of what you're doing on social media, then you're not managing your social media correctly. You must provide them the information that they're looking for. You have to engage them. You have to gain their authority and trust because you're managing your social media, because you're there for them to reach out to, and it promotes your business. And also, in this day and time of being online and having top page one results and being number one and beating out your competition, having good social media management that develops your brand online not only gains trust for consumers, but it also gains trust for things like Google and Bing and other search engines. So it also is really the foundation of getting those good results for SEO and search engine optimization and getting those top page rankings. Another factor for failing at social media management is because it can get too expensive. So hiring somebody to be on staff, that can cost thousands of dollars in paid wages or salaries, but hiring a social media manager can only be a fraction of the cost and be done even more effectively. Because again, they're able to focus that valuable time and use that to post engaging content and save you that money. So if you look at the statistics again right quick of, there's over 7 billion people in the world, and at this time there's over 2 billion active social media accounts, and many of them are mobile social accounts. There's almost 2 billion of those. So if you take that into account, what your competitors, if they're effectively managing their social media and you're not, so let's say that your competitors have a strong following and they're engaging thousands of visitors a week. If you take that into account, they're marketing to these potential customers and leads instead of you. So if you get your business out there and you effectively manage your social media, you can not only engage your customers, but you can market to them as well, which is becoming very important in this digital age. 68% of companies that have integrated mobile marketing into their overall marketing strategy, and 71% of marketers believe that mobile marketing is the core now to their business. And by 2019, Marketing predicts that mobile advertising will represent 72% of all U.S. digital ad spending. And 88% of consumers, if you're wondering, is it effective? 88% of consumers who search for a type of local business on a mobile device either call or they go to that business within 24 hours. And that reveals what is so very possible in terms of gaining sales and increasing revenue if you invest in social media management. You can just imagine what the possibilities are with this. So I ask you again, can you afford not to have a social media manager? And the fact is that you and your business are potentially losing out on substantial revenues just waiting for you to grab. And after all, someone will be generating this online traffic, these clicks, leads, phone calls, emails, sales, revenue from effectively using social media management. And you can make that someone you and your business as soon as possible. Otherwise, your competitors will have the upper hand and your business will suffer. And with that potential lost revenues. You can see what's possible if you don't use social media management for your business. So again, I have to ask you, can you really afford not to have a social media manager? And at this point, I think you and I both know the answer to that question, don't we? So what should you do next? Well, you have two choices. You can either do nothing and just leave the fate of your business to chance and fall behind on the marketing trends that are now taking place, or you can click the link and get started now. And the type of businesses that I work with are businesses who are wanting to generate more online traffic, who are wanting to bring in more leads and increase their sales and revenue. And I'm looking for people that are ready to get started now, and they understand the importance and the value of it and don't hesitate to get started. And whether you already have social media going, or even if you need new accounts set up, you haven't even started at all yet, you can get started today. I'm available to speak to you 7 days a week, so you can go ahead and click the link below, or you can contact me now before your competitors do. And if you prefer to get started immediately, you can click the link, or you can call me at 863-657-3149, or you can email me at Annie@SeekEasyOnlineMarketing.com. I want to thank you for taking your valuable time to watch this presentation, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. And if you're ready to have me manage your social media for your business, again, you can click the link, or you can call me at 863-657-3149, or you can email me at Annie@SeekEasyOnlineMarketing.com. But you need to get social for your business today.